I'm Natasha, your host for today. If you're new here, I'd like to let you know we upload helpful English learning videos every day to guide you on your journey to fluency. In today's session, we're going to do something that will not only improve your English listening skills, but also your speaking skills in a very powerful way. Today's lesson is all about practicing slow English shadowing together. Shadowing is one of the fastest and most effective methods to become fluent, and we're going to do it step by step in a calm, clear, and easy-to-follow way. By the end of this video, you'll notice how your pronunciation becomes sharper, your speaking speed more natural, and your confidence much stronger. You'll learn how to connect words smoothly, use natural pauses, and sound more like a native speaker in daily life. So, if you want to train your ears, your mouth, and your brain to work together in English, this session is for you. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss another helpful English learning session like this. So, get ready, take a deep breath, and let's get started with our slow English shadowing practice. First, let's talk about what shadowing really means. It's a technique where you listen to English being spoken and then repeat it immediately after you hear it, trying to match the tone, the speed, and the rhythm. You're not just repeating words, you're copying the music of the language, the melody, the flow, the way one word connects to the next. Let's warm up together. I'll say a short sentence slowly, and you repeat after me. Ready? I am learning English every day. Now your turn. Repeat it out loud. Good. Again. I am learning English every day. When you shadow, make sure you're not reading from a script, but really listening to the sound. Notice how my voice rises slightly on learning and falls at the end on day. Here's another warm-up sentence. It is a beautiful morning today. Say it with me slowly. Good. Once more. It is a beautiful morning today. Feel the flow from beautiful to morning. There's a tiny connection there, where the sound moves smoothly without a pause. Now, let's make it a little more like real conversation. I'll say, "Good morning, how are you today?" You repeat after me. Nice. Again. Good morning, how are you today? Try to match my friendly tone. It makes the English sound more natural and welcoming. Shadowing is not about speed at first. It's about accuracy and rhythm. So, we'll start slow and then gradually increase the pace as you feel more confident. Imagine you're walking alongside a friend, listening to how they speak and stepping in rhythm with them. Let's practice some everyday life sentences you can use right away. I'll say them slowly. You repeat after me. Can I have a cup of tea, please? Good. Again. Can I have a cup of tea, please? Notice how cup of tea sounds like cup-a tea when spoken naturally. This is called connected speech, and it's one of the most important things shadowing teaches you. Another example. I'll meet you at the station at 5 o'clock. Try it. I'll meet you at the station at 5 o'clock. Hear how station at connects almost like station at. This is the kind of detail that will make you sound fluent. When you shadow, it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, mistakes are proof that you're trying. The key is to keep going, not stop and think too much. Your brain learns faster when it stays in the rhythm of the sentence. So, let's do a small shadowing exercise with a mini dialogue. I'll play both parts, and you shadow along with me. Hi, how's your day going? It's going well, thank you. How about you? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Now, you try shadowing that whole exchange with me. Ready? Let's go. Hi, how's your day going? It's going well, thank you. How about you? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Excellent. Now, let's bring shadowing into real-life situations you might face every day. Imagine you're at a cafe and you want to order something. Listen first, then repeat with me. Hi, could I please get a sandwich and a coffee? Again. Hi, could I please get a sandwich and a coffee? Notice how could I blends into could I when spoken naturally. This is how native speakers make their speech smooth. Another example for a cafe. Can I have that to go, please? Repeat. Can I have that to go, please? When you say to go, your voice should rise slightly. It makes the question sound polite and clear. Shadowing also helps you train your listening skills because you have to pay close attention to small details in pronunciation. Let's try some daily greeting phrases. Hello, it's nice to see you again. Repeat. Good. Again. Hello, it's nice to see you again. Here, see you often sounds like see ya in fast speech. Let's try the connected version. Hello, it's nice to see ya again. Perfect. Let's move into a common workplace situation. Imagine you're in an office and need to ask for help. Repeat after me. Could you help me with this report? Again. Could you help me with this report? Pay attention to the stress. The words help and report carry more weight in the sentence. Now a slightly longer sentence. I'm not sure how to finish this project by Friday. Repeat. I'm not sure how to finish this project by Friday. Shadowing longer sentences helps you practice breathing, pacing, and keeping your voice steady. Here's another exercise. I'll give you two versions, slow, then natural speed, and you shadow both. First, slow. Let's meet at the park at 3 in the afternoon. Now, natural speed. Let's meet at the park at 3 in the afternoon. Good. Did you notice how the words join together more at natural speed? That's the rhythm you want to copy. We'll now practice with a small story so you can shadow in context. Listen first, then shadow line by line. Yesterday, I went to the market to buy some fruit. The weather was warm and sunny and the streets were busy. I bought apples, bananas, and some fresh bread. After that, I met a friend for lunch at a small cafe. Let's go through it again together slowly, shadowing each line. When you practice with stories, you're not only improving pronunciation, you're learning natural sentence structures and everyday vocabulary. This makes your English sound less like a textbook and more like real life. Remember, shadowing works best if you speak just a split second after you hear me. Don't worry if you can't match every single word perfectly. Over time, your speed, accuracy, and fluency will improve without you even realizing it. Let's practice with a short conversation you can shadow. Excuse me, is this seat taken? No, it's free. Please, have a seat. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Now let's do it again together, keeping the tone polite and friendly. Excuse me, is this seat taken? No, it's free. Please have a seat. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Let's take our shadowing practice into the world of shopping. Imagine you are at a clothing store. You want to ask about a shirt you like. Repeat after me. Excuse me, do you have this shirt in a medium size? Again, excuse me, do you have this shirt in a medium size? Listen to how do you becomes do ya in natural speech. Let's try it again with that connected sound. Excuse me, do you have this shirt in a medium size? Now imagine you want to try something on. Repeat. Can I try this on, please? Good. Again. Can I try this on, please? Notice how try this on blends slightly. It makes your speech sound smoother. Here's another sentence for a shopping situation. How much does this cost? Repeat. How much does this cost? In natural conversation, does this often sounds like does this? Let's try it. How much does this cost? Now, let's practice responding politely. It's $25. Repeat. It's $25. Stress the number slightly so it's clear to the listener. We can also make these sentences longer to train your fluency. It's $25, but it's on sale today. Repeat. It's $25, but it's on sale today. This helps you get used to adding extra details naturally. Let's try a short shadowing dialogue in the store setting. Hi, can I help you find something? Yes, I'm looking for a jacket for the winter. What size are you looking for? I usually wear a large. All right, let me check for you. Let's go again, line by line, shadowing the rhythm and tone. Shadowing in real-life contexts like shopping helps you prepare for situations you might face when traveling or living abroad. You get comfortable with the polite phrases, the small talk, and the natural sound of quick exchanges. Now, let's move to another everyday setting, meeting someone new. Repeat after me. Hi, my name is Natasha. What's your name? Good. Again. Hi, my name is Natasha. What's your name? Notice how what's your can sound like whatcha in casual speech. Let's try it in that casual style. Hi, my name is Natasha. What's your name? This style is less formal, but it's good to recognize it when you hear it. Next, it's nice to meet you. Repeat, it's nice to meet you. Stress nice and meet to make it sound warmer. Let's add to the conversation. Where are you from? Repeat. Where are you from? In fast speech, are you often sounds like are ya. Where are ya from? And one more. I've heard a lot about your city. Repeat. I've heard a lot about your city. Try to keep the sentence flowing without pausing between about and your. Shadowing works best when you also imagine the situation. Picture yourself in a cafe, shaking hands with someone you've just met. Feel the connection. It makes your practice more real. Let's practice with a short conversation to shadow. Hi, my name's Anna. What's yours? I'm John. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, John. Are you visiting here or do you live here? I'm visiting for a few days. Let's go again. Match the tone, match the rhythm. Let's take our shadowing into the setting of traveling. Imagine you're at an airport and you need to check in for your flight. Repeat after me. Hello, I'd like to check in for my flight to New York. Again. Hello, I'd like to check in for my flight to New York. Notice how check in sounds like one smooth unit. No pause in the middle. Now, imagine you need to ask about your gate. Repeat. Could you tell me where gate 12 is, please? Good. Again. Could you tell me where gate 12 is, please? In natural speech, could you sounds like could ya. Let's try it that way. Could you tell me where gate 12 is, please? Sometimes in travel situations, you'll need to speak more quickly. Let's try a short sentence with natural speed. Where is the nearest restroom? Repeat. Where is the nearest restroom? In fast speech, where is sounds like where's. Where's the nearest restroom? Now let's imagine you're at a hotel. Repeat after me. Hello, I have a reservation for 2 nights. Again. Hello, I have a reservation for 2 nights. Adi. Notice the stress on reservation. It helps make your meaning clear. Here's another hotel phrase. Could I please have the key to my room? Repeat. Could I please have the key to my room? Again, connect the sounds so it flows naturally. Let's shadow a short travel dialogue. Hi, I'd like to book a taxi to the airport. Of course, what time do you need it? At 7 in the morning, please. All right, I'll arrange that for you. Now, shadow it again with me. Focus on tone, polite but relaxed. Travel situations are a great way to practice because they include a mix of formal and casual English. You learn to be polite while keeping your sentences short and clear. Now, let's move to another context. Making plans with a friend. Repeat after me. Do you want to meet for lunch tomorrow? Good. Again. Do you want to meet for lunch tomorrow? In casual speech, do you want to often sounds like do you wanna. Let's try it. Do you want to meet for lunch tomorrow? Next sentence. Let's meet at the cafe on Main Street. Repeat. Let's meet at the cafe on Main Street. Stress the location so it's clear where to go. Add more details. Let's meet at the cafe on Main Street at 1 o'clock. Repeat. Let's meet at the cafe on Main Street at 1 o'clock. Keep your voice steady so the extra details don't break the flow. Now, a friendly confirmation. Great. See you then? Repeat. Great. See you then. Let's shadow a quick plan-making conversation. Hey, are you free this weekend? Yes, I am. What's up? I was thinking we could go hiking. That sounds fun. Which day works for you? Saturday morning works best. Shadow the whole exchange again. Try to keep your speed steady and match the intonation. When you shadow conversations like these, you're preparing for real social situations. You're not only learning sentences, you're training your ears to expect how English sounds in friendly, everyday talk. Now, let's practice shadowing in a restaurant setting. Imagine you're sitting at a table, ready to order. Repeat after me. Could I see the menu, please? Good. Again. Could I see the menu, please? In fast speech, could I sounds like could Let's try the natural style. Could see the menu, please? Next, you might want to ask for a recommendation. Repeat. What do you recommend? Again. What do you recommend? Notice how do you becomes dia in casual conversation. What do you recommend? Now let's order something. I'll have the grilled chicken with vegetables, please. Repeat. I'll have the grilled chicken with vegetables, please. Pay attention to the rhythm. The main stress is on grilled chicken and vegetables. If you want to add a drink, and I'll have a glass of water as well. Repeat. And I'll have a glass of water as well. In connected speech, glass of sounds like glass a. And I'll have a glass of water as well. Sometimes you'll need to ask for something politely during the meal. Could I have some more bread, please? Repeat. Could I have some more Read, please. Notice the friendly tone. It makes requests sound softer. And finally, paying the bill. Could we have the check, please? Repeat. Could we have the check, please? In British English, you might hear bill instead of check. Let's shadow a short restaurant dialogue. Hello, can I take your order? Yes, I'll have the grilled chicken, please. Would you like anything to drink? Yes, a glass of water, please. All right, I'll bring that right out. Let's go again, matching the intonation and rhythm. Now let's switch to a more casual home setting. Imagine you're at home and talking to a family member. Repeat. What are you doing right now? Good. Again. What are you doing right now? In natural speech, what are you becomes whatcha. Whatcha doing right now? Another example. Do you need any help? Repeat. Do you need any help? Here, do you sounds like d'ya. Do you need any help? Let's try some casual, friendly phrases. I'm just relaxing and watching TV. Repeat. I'm just relaxing and watching TV. Notice the flow. No long pause between relaxing and. Another one. I'm cooking dinner for tonight. Repeat. I'm cooking dinner for tonight. The stress is on cooking and tonight. Casual conversations are important in shadowing practice because they teach you the everyday flow of spoken English. You get used to how words blend and how tone changes depending on the situation. Let's do a short at-home dialogue. Hey, what's for dinner? I'm making pasta tonight. That sounds good. Thanks, I hope you'll like it. Repeat the exchange slowly first, then again more naturally. Remember, in shadowing, you don't have to speak perfectly from the start. What matters most is staying close to the rhythm and melody of the original speaker. Over time, the accuracy will come naturally. Let's move into the setting of public transportation. Imagine you're on a bus and need to ask the driver something. Repeat after me. Does this bus go to the city center? Good. Again. Does this bus go to the city center? In fast speech, does this often sounds like does this. Try it. Does this bus go to the city center? Next, you might want to know where to get off. Could you tell me when we reach the main station? Repeat. Could you tell me when we reach the main station? Notice how could you becomes could ya. Could ya tell me when we reach the main station? Here's another travel-related phrase. How much is the fare? Repeat. How much is the fare? The stress is on how much and fare. This makes it clear and easy to understand. Now imagine you're on a train and talking to a fellow passenger. Is this seat taken? Repeat. Is this seat taken? In a friendly tone, the question sounds softer and more polite. Let's shadow a short transportation dialogue. Excuse me, does this bus stop near the library? Yes, it does. You should get off at the third stop. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Go through it again, matching my timing and intonation. Public transportation phrases are useful because they are short, direct, and often repeated in daily life. Shadowing them helps you prepare for travel without hesitation. Now let's switch to a health and doctor's appointment setting. Repeat after me. I'd like to make an appointment with the doctor. Good. Again. I'd like to make an appointment with the doctor. Keep the stress on appointment so the listener understands the purpose. Next, what days are available? Repeat. What days are available? In fast speech, what days can sound like what days? Now imagine you're already at the clinic. I have an appointment at 3 o'clock. Repeat. I have an appointment at 3 o'clock. Keep the pace steady so it sounds clear. If you need to explain your problem, I've had a headache for 3 days. Repeat. I've had a headache for 3 days. Stress headache and 3 days. Let's shadow a short dialogue at the doctor's office. Good morning. What seems to be the problem? I've been feeling very tired lately. All right, let's run some tests. Repeat again with me. Keep the calm tone that fits a medical setting. Now let's move to a phone conversation setting. Repeat after me. Hello, may I speak to Sarah, please? Good. Again. Hello, may I speak to Sarah, please? Notice how may I sounds like may in fast speech. Another example. Could you call me back later? Repeat. Could you call me back later? Keep the flow smooth between back and later. Let's make it a short phone conversation. Hi, this is Natasha. Is now a good time to talk? Yes, it is. How can I help you? I just wanted to confirm our meeting for tomorrow. Shadow it again with me. Imagine you're really on the phone. Practicing phone conversations with shadowing is very important because you don't have facial expressions or body language. You have to make your meaning clear through tone and rhythm alone. Let's practice in a supermarket setting. Imagine you're walking through the aisles and can't find something. Repeat after me. Excuse me, where can I find the milk? Good. Again. Excuse me, where can I find the milk? Notice how where can I becomes where can I in fast speech. Now you want to ask about a specific brand. Do you have this bread in whole grain? Repeat. Do you have this bread in whole grain? In connected speech, do you becomes dia. Do you have this bread in whole grain? If you can't find an item, you might hear, I'm sorry, we're out of stock. Repeat. I'm sorry, we're out of stock. Stress, out of stock to make it clear. When you're ready to pay, you can say, I'd like to pay by card, please. Repeat. I'd like to pay by card, please. Here, by card, should be said clearly so the cashier understands. Let's shadow a quick supermarket dialogue. Excuse me, do you sell fresh orange juice? Yes, it's in the refrigerated section near the milk. Thank you. You're welcome. Repeat the conversation slowly first, then naturally. Now let's switch to visiting a friend's house. Repeat after me. Thank you for inviting me over. Good. Again. Thank you for inviting me over. Notice how inviting me over flows as one smooth phrase. Next sentence. Your home is beautiful. Repeat. Your home is beautiful. Stress beautiful to make the compliment sound genuine. Another friendly phrase. Would you like me to help with anything? Repeat. Would you like me to help with anything? Keep the tone warm and polite. Let's add a casual offer. Can I get you something to drink? Repeat. Can I get you something to drink? In natural speech, something to often becomes something to. Now shadow a short home visit dialogue. Come in, make yourself comfortable. Thank you, it's nice to be here. Can I get you some tea? Yes, please, that would be lovely. Go again with the same relaxed tone. Moving to another useful setting, the post office. Repeat after me. I'd like to send this package to London. Good. Again. I'd like to send this package to London. Keep package to London flowing without a pause. Next. How much will it cost to send this by air? Repeat. How much will it cost to send this by air? In fast speech, cost to often sounds like cost to. Let's add a small polite phrase. Could you please give me a receipt? Repeat. Could you please give me a receipt? Emphasize receipt so it's clear. Shadowing these different settings will help you be ready for almost any daily life situation. The key is to repeat them many times until your tongue and ears feel comfortable with the sounds. Let's take our shadowing practice into a bank setting. Imagine you walk in and need help with your account. Repeat after me. Hello, I'd like to open a new account, please. Good. Again. Hello, I'd like to open a new account, please. Notice the stress on open and account, so the purpose is clear. If you already have an account, you might say, I'd like to deposit some money. Repeat. I'd like to deposit some money. In connected speech, deposit some can sound like deposit sum. Another useful phrase. Could you tell me my current balance? Repeat. Could you tell me my current balance? Could you becomes could ya in faster conversation when you need to withdraw money. I'd like to withdraw $50, please. Repeat. I'd like to withdraw $50, please. Keep the number clear. Clarity matters when talking about amounts. Let's shadow a short bank conversation. Good morning. How can I help you? I'd like to deposit this check into my account. Of course. May I see some identification? Yes, here you go. Go through it again, keeping a polite but natural tone. Now let's switch to a classroom setting. Repeat after me. Could you explain that again, please? Good. Again. Could you explain that again, please? Could you sounds like could ya, naturally. Another phrase you might use in class. I didn't understand the last part. Repeat. I didn't understand the last part. Stress last part to focus the listener's attention. If you want to participate, you can say, I have a question. Repeat. I have a question. Or, I think I know the answer. Repeat. I think I know the answer. Keep it smooth. No pause between no and the. Let's shadow a short classroom dialogue. Can anyone tell me what this word means? It means to move quickly from one place to another. Good job, that's correct. Practice this with me. Matching the CLKO. Room tone, clear and confident. Now, let's move to a park setting. Repeat after me. It's such a beautiful day today. Good. Again. It's such a beautiful day today. Stress beautiful to express the feeling. Another friendly park phrase. Would you like to take a walk? Repeat. Would you like to take a walk? If you're meeting someone, I'll be sitting near the fountain. Repeat. I'll be sitting near the fountain. In connected speech, near the becomes near the. Let's try a short park conversation. Hi, how are you enjoying the weather? It's wonderful. I love sunny days. Me too. It makes everything feel better. Shadow this exchange slowly, then at a more natural pace. These little scenarios, bank, classroom, park, might seem small, but shadowing them will give you quick, ready-to-use sentences for real life. And when you've repeated them enough, they'll come out automatically when you need them. Let's practice in a library setting. Imagine you walk in and want to find a specific book. Repeat after me. Excuse me, could you tell me where the history section is? Good. Again. Excuse me, could you tell me where the history section is? In natural speech, could you becomes could ya. If the book is not available, you might hear, I'm sorry, that book is checked out right now. Repeat. I'm sorry, that book is checked out right now. Stress checked out to make it clear. Another useful phrase, can I reserve it for when it's returned? Repeat, can I reserve it for when it's returned? Keep the tone polite and curious. Now, let's shadow a short library dialogue. Hi, can I help you find something? Yes, I'm looking for a book on world history. It's on the second floor near the reference section. Thank you so much. Repeat it again, keeping the calm, quiet tone that fits a library setting. Let's move into an emergency situation, something we hope you'll never need, but it's important to practice. Repeat. I need help. Please call the police. Good. Again. I need help. Please call the police. Speak clearly and firmly. Tone is important in urgent situations. Another urgent phrase. Please call an ambulance right away. Repeat. Please call an ambulance right away. Stress right away, so the listener understands the urgency. And if you're giving your location, we are at the corner of Main Street and Oak Avenue. Repeat. We are at the corner of Main Street and Oak Avenue. Keep your voice steady. Even in emergencies, clarity matters. Now let's switch to a relaxing holiday setting. Repeat. I'm looking forward to my vacation. Good. Again. I'm looking forward to my vacation. Notice the smooth connection between looking and forward. Another holiday phrase. We're going to the beach tomorrow morning. Repeat. We're going to the beach tomorrow morning. Going to often becomes gonna in casual speech. Let's try it. We're gonna go to the beach tomorrow morning. Here's one for making plans. Let's have a barbecue this weekend. Repeat. Let's have a barbecue this weekend. Stress barbecue and weekend. So it sounds lively and friendly. Let's shadow a short holiday conversation. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Yes, I'm going hiking with some friends. That sounds great. I hope you have good weather. Go through it again, matching my natural tone. Remember, shadowing is not just about repeating. It's about feeling the language. When you match the pace, tone, and rhythm, you start thinking in English without translating. That's when your fluency really begins to grow. Let's take our shadowing practice into a gym or fitness setting. Imagine you've just arrived and want to ask about membership. Repeat after me. Hello, I'd like to know more about your membership plans. Good. Again. Hello, I'd like to know more about your membership plans. Notice the stress on membership, so it's clear what you're asking about. If you need to check the schedule, what time does the yoga class start? Repeat. What time does the yoga class start? In faster speech, what time stays clear, but does the can sound like does the. Another useful phrase. Could you show me how to use this machine? Repeat. Could you show me how to use this machine? Could you becomes could ya in casual rhythm. Now let's shadow a short gym conversation. Hi, can I sign up for a personal training session? Sure. What days are you available? Monday and Wednesday work best for me. All right, we'll book it for Monday at 10 a.m. Repeat the whole conversation, keeping an upbeat and friendly tone. Let's move into a weather-related setting, a very common topic in small talk. Repeat after me. It's really hot today, isn't it? Good. Again. It's really hot today, isn't it? Notice how isn't it can sound like in it in very casual British English. Another one. It looks like it's going to rain later. Repeat. It looks like it's going to rain later. In connected speech, going to becomes gonna. Let's try it. It looks like it's gonna rain later. And for a sunny day. The weather is perfect for a picnic. Repeat. The weather is perfect for a picnic. Stress, perfect. To express the feeling, let's shadow a short weather chat. Good morning. It's such a beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, it is. I love this kind of weather. Me too. I wish it would stay like this all week. Repeat the exchange slowly, then at natural pace. Now let's practice in a movie theater setting. Repeat after me. 2 tickets for the evening show, please. Good. Again. 2 tickets for the evening show, please. Stress evening show. So it's clear. If you want to ask about seats, are there any seats near the front? Repeat. Are there any seats near the front? And for snacks, I'd like some popcorn and a soda, please. Repeat. I'd like some popcorn and a soda, please. In natural rhythm. And A becomes Anna. Let's shadow a short cinema conversation. What movie are you here to see? We're here for the new action film. It's in theater number 3. Enjoy the show. Practice it again, matching the friendly tone. These different scenarios, gym, weather, movie theater, may seem unrelated, but the more variety you practice, the easier it becomes to adapt your English to any situation. Shadowing gives you ready sentences and builds your instinct for natural conversation. Let's move into a job interview setting. Imagine you walk into the interview room and greet the interviewer. Repeat after me. Good morning. It's nice to meet you. Good. Again. Good morning. It's nice to meet you. Keep your tone polite and confident. If the interviewer asks you to tell them about yourself, you can respond. I'm a dedicated and hardworking person with a passion for learning new skills. Repeat. I'm a dedicated and hardworking person with a passion for learning new skills. Notice the steady pace. In an interview, speaking too fast can make you sound nervous. Another common question is about experience. I have 3 years of experience working in customer service. Repeat. I have 3 years of experience working in customer service. Emphasize 3 years and customer service to highlight your strengths. Now let's shadow a short job interview dialogue. Why do you want to work for our company? Because I admire your values and I believe I can contribute to your success. Thank you. We'll be in touch soon. Repeat the conversation slowly, then naturally. Now, let's move to a hospital visitor setting. Repeat after me. Hello, I'm here to visit a patient in room 204. Good. Again. Hello, I'm here to visit a patient in room 204. If you need to ask about visiting hours, could you tell me what time visiting hours end? Repeat. Could you tell me what time visiting hours end? In connected speech, could you becomes could ya? Another useful phrase, I brought some flowers for the patient. Repeat. I brought some flowers for the patient. Stress flowers. to show the gesture. Let's shadow a short hospital reception dialogue. Can I help you? Yes, I'm here to see my friend in room 204. All right, please take the elevator to the second floor. Go again, matching the calm and polite tone. Now let's practice in a sports event setting. Repeat after me. I'm here to watch the football game tonight. Good. Again. I'm here to watch the football game tonight. If you need directions to your seat, could you tell me where section B is? Repeat. Could you tell me where section B is? And for buying snacks, I'll have a hot dog and a bottle of water, please. Repeat. I'll have a hot dog and a bottle of water, please. Let's shadow a short sports event conversation. Is this your first time at this stadium? Yes, it is. It's bigger than I expected. It's a great place to watch a game. Repeat it again with the same enthusiastic tone. When you shadow in so many different environments, you train your brain to switch quickly between contexts. That's exactly what happens in real conversations. You go from work to social life to daily errands without stopping to think. Let's practice in a police station setting, another situation you might never plan for, but it's useful to know the phrases. Repeat after me. I'd like to report a lost wallet. Good. Again. I'd like to report a lost wallet. Stress lost wallet, so it's clear if you need to explain when it happened. I lost it yesterday evening near the train station. Repeat. I lost it yesterday evening near the train station. Keep your voice steady. Accuracy is important in such situations. Another phrase. Could you help me file a report? Repeat. Could you help me file a report? Could you becomes could ya in natural speech. Let's shadow a short police station dialogue. What seems to be the problem? I lost my wallet last night. All right, I'll need to take some details. Go again, keeping a clear and calm tone. Now, let's move into a neighborly conversation. Repeat after me. Hi, I just moved in next door. Good. Again. Hi, I just moved in next door. If you want to offer help, let me know if you ever need anything. Repeat. Let me know if you ever need anything. And a friendly follow-up. It's nice to have friendly neighbors. Repeat. It's nice to have friendly neighbors. Let's shadow a short neighborhood dialogue. Hello, welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you, it's great to be here. If you need any help, just knock on my door. Repeat again, matching the warm tone. Now, let's practice at a festival or public event. Repeat. This music is amazing. Good. Again. This music is amazing. Stress amazing to show enthusiasm. If you want to ask about food stalls, where can I find something to eat? Repeat. Where can I find something to eat? In casual speech, something to becomes something to. Another phrase. Do you know what time the fireworks start? Repeat. Do you know what time the fireworks start? Do you? Sounds like dia in fast speech. Let's shadow a short event conversation. Have you been here before? Yes, I came last year and it was great. I'm glad I decided to come this time. Practice it again, with an upbeat tone that matches the festive atmosphere. Shadowing in happy, lively contexts is as important as practicing in formal ones. Your voice changes depending on the setting, and shadowing helps you match that mood naturally. Let's take our shadowing practice into a bookstore setting. Imagine you walk in and want to find a particular book. Repeat after me. Excuse me, do you have the latest novel by this author? Good. Again. Excuse me, do you have the latest novel by this author? In casual speech, do you often sounds like dia. If you want to ask for a recommendation, could you recommend a good mystery book? Repeat. Could you recommend a good mystery book? Notice how the stress naturally falls on recommend and mystery. Another useful phrase. Is there a discount on this one? Repeat. Is there a discount on this one? Keep your tone polite, but curious. Let's shadow a short bookstore dialogue. Hi, can I help you find something? Yes, I'm looking for a travel guide to Italy. It's right over here, on the middle shelf. Go again, keeping your pace natural and clear. Now, let's move into a bakery setting. Repeat after me. I'd like 2 croissants and a loaf of bread, please. Good. Again. I'd like 2 croissants and a loaf of bread, please. In connected speech, loaf of sounds like loafa. If you want something sweet, can I have a slice of chocolate cake? Repeat. Can I have a slice of chocolate cake? Stress, chocolate cake. So it sounds delicious and inviting. And for drinks, do you serve coffee here? Repeat. Do you serve coffee here? In casual speech, do you becomes dia. Let's shadow a short bakery conversation. Good morning. What can I get for you today? 2 croissants and a coffee, please. Anything else? That's all. Thank you. Repeat it again, matching the friendly and warm tone. Now let's switch to a pet store setting. Repeat after me. I'm looking for food for my cat. Good. Again. I'm looking for food for my cat. If you want to ask for advice, which brand do you recommend? Repeat. Which brand do you recommend? Another phrase. Do you sell toys for dogs? Repeat. Do you sell toys for dogs? Keep your pace steady. Let's shadow a short pet store dialogue. Hello, can I help you find something? Yes, I need a new leash for my dog. We have them in the aisle near the back. Go again, matching the casual, helpful tone. When you shadow different types of shop conversations, you're training for both polite transactions and friendly small talk. Skills that make speaking English in public much easier. Let's practice in a school meeting setting, like when you're talking to a teacher about a child's progress. Repeat after me. Hello, I'm here to talk about my child's performance in class. Good. Again. Hello, I'm here to talk about my child's performance in class. Stress performance, so it's clear what you're discussing. If you want to ask about strengths, what subjects is my child doing well in? Repeat. What subjects is my child doing well in? Keep your tone curious and supportive. Another useful phrase. Are there any areas where they need improvement? Repeat. Are there any areas where they need improvement? Notice how areas where they flows, without breaking. Let's shadow a short parent-teacher meeting dialogue. Your child is doing well in reading and writing. That's great to hear, thank you. We just need to focus on improving math skills. Repeat again, matching the warm and constructive tone. Now let's move to a park exercise setting. Repeat after me. Would you like to join us for a jog? Good. Again. Would you like to join us for a jog? If you're asking about a game, are you playing basketball later? Repeat. Are you playing basketball later? In fast speech, are you can sound like are ya, another phrase. Let's meet at the playground at 5 p.m. Repeat. Let's meet at the playground at 5 p.m. Stress the location so it's clear. Let's shadow a short park exercise conversation. Hi, do you want to join our football game? Sure, I'd love to. Great, we're starting in 10 minutes. Practice it again with an upbeat, friendly tone. Now let's try a car rental setting. Repeat after me. I'd like to rent a car for 3 days. Good. Again. I'd like to rent a car for 3 days. If you need something specific, do you have any small automatic cars? Repeat. Do you have any small automatic cars? Do you becomes dia. Naturally. Another phrase. Is insurance included in the price? Repeat. Is insurance included in the price? Let's shadow a short car rental dialogue. What kind of car are you looking for? Something small and easy to park. All right, I'll check availability for you. Repeat again, keeping a polite but efficient tone. Shadowing in these scenarios, school meetings, exercise, and rentals gives you confidence to use English in practical, everyday situations without hesitation. Let's practice in a hotel checkout setting. Repeat after me. I'd like to check out, please. Good. Again. I'd like to check out, please. Notice the smooth link between check and out. If you need a printed bill, could you give me a copy of the receipt? Repeat. Could you give me a copy of the receipt? Could you becomes could ya in casual speech. Another useful phrase. Can you arrange a taxi to the airport? Repeat. Can you arrange a taxi to the airport? In connected speech, can sound like kinya. Let's shadow a short hotel checkout dialogue. Good morning. I'd like to check out. Of course. Did you enjoy your stay? Yes, it was wonderful. Thank you. We hope to see you again soon. Repeat it again with a polite, friendly tone. Now let's move into a medical pharmacy setting. Repeat after me. I need to fill a prescription, please. Good. Again. I need to fill a prescription, please. Stress prescription, so it's clear. If you're asking for non-prescription medicine, do you have anything for a headache? Repeat. Do you have anything for a headache? Do you sounds like dia. Another phrase. How often should I take this medicine? Repeat. How often should I take this medicine? Keep your tone clear and serious. Let's shadow a short pharmacy dialogue. How can I help you today? I need something for a sore throat. We have lozenges and syrup. Which would you prefer? I'll take the syrup, please. Go through it again, matching the helpful tone. Now let's practice at a train station ticket counter. Repeat after me. I'd like a ticket to London, please. Good. Again. I'd like a ticket to London, please. If you want a return ticket. Can I get a round-trip ticket for tomorrow? Repeat. Can I get a round-trip ticket for tomorrow? Another phrase. What time does the next train leave? Repeat. What time does the next train leave? Let's shadow a short ticket counter conversation. When would you like to travel? Tomorrow morning, please. The first train is at 7:30 a.m. Would you like that one? Yes, that works. Repeat it again at a natural pace. These scenarios, hotel checkout, pharmacy, train tickets, are extremely practical and build confidence in common service situations. By repeating them in shadowing practice, you make them second nature. Let's practice in a museum setting. Repeat after me. Could you tell me where the art gallery is? Good. Again. Could you tell me where the art gallery is? In connected speech, could you becomes could ya. If you want to ask about tickets, how much is the entry fee? Repeat, how much is the entry fee? Stress entry fee, so it's clear. Another phrase. Are there any guided tours today? Repeat. Are there any guided tours today? Let's shadow a short museum conversation. Is photography allowed inside? Yes, but please don't use flash. Thank you for letting me know. Go through it again, keeping the calm and respectful tone of a museum visitor. Now, let's move to a grocery checkout setting. Repeat after me. I'd like to pay in cash, please. Good. Again. I'd like to pay in cash, please. If you need a bag, could I have a bag, please? Repeat. Could I have a bag, please? Another phrase. Do you have a loyalty card? Repeat. Do you have a loyalty card? In casual speech, do you becomes dia. Let's shadow a short grocery checkout dialogue. Would you like a receipt? Yes, please, that would be great. Here you go, have a nice day. Repeat it again, keeping a friendly tone. Now let's practice at a post office mailing desk. Repeat after me. I'd like to send this letter by express mail. Good. Again. I'd like to send this letter by express mail. If you need delivery confirmation, can I get a tracking number for this package? Repeat. Can I get a tracking number for this package? Another phrase. How long will it take to arrive? Repeat. How long will it take to arrive? Let's shadow a short post office conversation. Do you want insurance for this package? Yes, please, just to be safe. All right, I'll add that to your total. Practice it again, with a polite and clear tone. Finally, let's finish our shadowing practice with some universal small talk phrases you can use anywhere. Repeat. It's good to see you again. Good. Again. It's good to see you again. Next. I hope you've been doing well. Repeat. I hope you've been doing well. And one more. Let's keep in touch. Repeat. Let's keep in touch. Let's close with a friendly conversation to shadow. It was nice talking to you. You too. Have a great day. Thanks, you as well. Repeat it slowly, then naturally. The key to becoming fluent with shadowing is to keep practicing these sentences until they feel like your own. Speak them every day. Imagine real situations. And let your English flow without stopping to translate. Over time, you'll notice you can respond faster, speak smoother, and sound more confident in any conversation. Thank you for joining me in this session. Keep practicing daily. Repeat these phrases often, and soon you'll see a big difference in your English fluency. And, of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more lessons like this. I'll see you in the next video.